In the uncertainties of our tomorrows, I am fed mixed messages of hope. I have no confidant to share my concerns or sorrows. So I close my eyes to speak to me, myself, and I, balancing the necessity of my essentialness with being taken permanently from my family. If COVID wins and brings me home to break bread with my ancestors, will my headstone read, essential worker? Who? Who will console my 91-year-old father? Will I finally be free of these student loans? Who? Who will be brave enough to call me sacrificial instead of essential? Who? Who? Who will remember my name or that I could not stay home because it was not a luxury that was afforded to me? Because working from home means nothing, nothing to cashiers, to bus drivers, to home health aides, to Uber drivers, to corner store bodegas, to meat plant workers, to first responders, to necks under knees after 8 minutes and 46 seconds. To mothers with no food for their children, to those who lay their heads at night under bridges, on sidewalks, in shelters, winter, spring, summer, fall. The seasons keep changing and we keep falling short of our humanity. What? What does one say to a child without an address, without a home, with no lights, no heat, no Wi-Fi to upload that next Blackboard assignment? Shh. Do you hear that? Somewhere in the Atlantic, a plastic bottle is not decomposing. Unlike the 1 million and counting individuals who could no longer inhale and exhale their way into better days, some of whom, like me, could not work from home in the comfort of safety with money for takeout and deliveries. Question: why? Why were the hundreds of thousands of working poor not considered essential until now? The paycheck to paycheck folks, the minimum wage folks, working 3 jobs and still can't make ends meet folks, dreaming of the American dream found hidden in tax codes, redlining, institutional practices, and the culture of ignorance that forced most to be indentured to an uncaring system where justice is not blind, just another noun for unfair. Can you hear me now? Or the protest cries of no more, never again, no justice, no peace. And even though 2020 sometimes feels like 1864, I wonder what skit, what poem, what monologue Professor Price would encourage me to pen today if I was still sitting in the 3rd floor of his African American history course in Conklin Hall. I wonder, I wonder, is this the other side of the mountain King preached about? I wonder if those who believe in equality and justice for all outnumber those who do not. I wonder if tomorrow is the day my COVID test is positive. I wonder what it feels like not to wonder, to be at peace with all things, to stay home. HDL's COVID-19 monologues. March 15th, 2020, 1 a.m. I stumble through the front door. I'm exhausted. I took off my clothes in the hallway, sprayed the bottoms of my sneakers with Lysol I purchased before I'd heard or knew anything about COVID-19. A quick shower for me and a belly rub for the dog. And I was in bed, wide eyes open, rewinding my day. I had to get out of bed because I forgot to wipe down the doorknobs. If I bring anything home to my family from work, I would be riddled with guilt. And there seems to be so much misinformation that the only thing that makes sense is universal precautions. April 20th, I am overwhelmed with work, school, and trying to find toilet paper. This COVID-19 is terrible. DOC started releasing clients soon, clients who are close to parole early. There is always paperwork that must be done. Some clients refuse to fill out the early release forms, talking about, what if I get denied? I don't want to get my hopes up or my children's hopes up. What if you get denied? What if they say yes? I had to actually beg one lady to complete the form. A few of the clients still refused because they have no address. One of them told me, I feel safer here than in a homeless shelter. I can't imagine being homeless during all of this. May 6th, I called Dennis and told him I need him to check in with me every morning. Yaya, Sean Duffy, Mike Dozier, all dead. Saeed just got out of the hospital not too long ago. This COVID-19 is taking people out like crazy, and I have to tell my clients every day, put your mask on. June 12th. Some more clients got released this week. The process is mad slow. And they keep asking me, is there anything I can do? All I can do is tell them, keep wearing your masks and keep hope alive. Oh my God, I sound like Jesse Jackson right now. I met her once when I was a freshman during a voting registration drive. June 16th, happy Freedom Day. And on another note, I was able to get toilet paper. So far, so good. No one has tested positive for COVID-19 at my facility. I know some programs and prisons have not been so lucky. Some of my clients are really acting out, and several of them have had family members die. There is no movement for them, no work, no school. Some of them are reporting they are feeling hopeless and depressed. What's the proper intervention when there is no intervention? I keep telling my staff, do no harm. Whatever we have going on in our lives right now is 1,000 times worse for the clients. At least we get to go home every day. August 25th, 2020. I feel like crap. I've been sick for 2 days. I'm waiting for my test results to come back. So far, knock on wood, all the clients are still COVID-19 negative and excited about the possibility of being released early. For the first time in months, some, some of them are smiling, but I wonder if they are released early, what are their chances of coming back early if the world does not change for them? I have decided to stop saying formerly incarcerated. I'm going to start saying returning citizens. Maybe if we change the language, we can change the culture of the system that punishes them for being free. Yeah, returning citizens. I'm going to use that. Returning citizens. Thank you.